Hello, dear students. This is Rajgopal Babu, lecturer in English, TRR Government Degree College, Kandukur, Prakasam District. Today, April 23rd, is the birthday of the greatest dramatist the world has ever seen, William Shakespeare. So, I plan to introduce a brief sketch of William Shakespeare's life and works to you. Shakespeare was born on April 23rd, 1564, in a small village called Stratford upon Avon in England. From that small place, he worked hard, he learned more things, and became one of the greatest playwrights in world literature and the best writer in English literature. He is one of the few writers in the English literature who got a lot of fame and reached the top position of fame when he was alive. He started writing during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, and that was the age of Renaissance. That was the age of reason. That was the age of good spirits. Shakespeare's writings also showed all the qualities of that age. Actually, he has no formal education. He did not go to any particular school to study a particular class. He only studied the classics of Greek and Latin at a grammar school in his native place, Stratford. But as many critics has observed, there was a keen talent and a special talent in Shakespeare. That is, his observation of nature and of the intricacies in the relations between the people. Right from his childhood, he has got this special quality. He used this quality and gained immense knowledge and used that knowledge in his writings. Coming to his personal life, Shakespeare married Anne Hathaway in 1582, and that woman was 8 years elder to him. They had a daughter by the name of Susanna and twins Judith and Hamlet. Shakespeare shifted to London in the early 1590s, and in London he started his career as a curtain raiser and later as an actor, and with that experience he became a owner of a playing company, and later he developed into a writer. The company in which he worked or he owned was first called as the Lord Chamberlain's Men, and later, after Queen Elizabeth, when Jacobean age entered, it was called as the King's Men. In 1593 only, Shakespeare found a patron to sponsor his dramas in the name of Henry Wriothesley. Shakespeare not only wrote plays, he also wrote two very important poems, Venus and Adonis and The Rape of Lucrece. He also wrote 154 sonnets. All these sonnets were compiled and were published in 1609. Before Shakespeare, there were sonnets, but all the sonnets were only confined to the theme of love. But Shakespeare took sonnets to a new level. He represented or presented lust, infidelity, death, time, and many other philosophical and intellectual ideas into his sonnets. His sonnets were dedicated to an unknown person named Mr. W.H. Who Mr. W.H. remains a mystery even today. Shakespeare early plays were Titus Andronicus, The Comedy of Errors, The Taming of the Shrew, and The Two Gentlemen of Verona. Shakespeare was well known for his comedies. His best comedies were Midsummer Night's Dream, with Hermione as the best woman character, Merchant of Venice, with Portia as an excellent woman lawyer, Much Ado About Nothing. In As You Like It, you see Rosalind. In Twelfth Night, you see Viola. Merry Wives of Windsor, the Two Noble Kinsmen. All these are Shakespeare's top comedies with the best characters, especially women characters. During Shakespeare's time, there was a person called Raphael Holinshed. He chronicled the history of all the kings of England. Shakespeare read those chronicles and made the lives of the English kings into dramas. Richard III, Henry VI in 3 parts, Richard II, Henry IV, part 1 and 2, Henry V, King John, Henry VIII are Shakespeare's historical plays. Shakespeare wrote 3 plays which are called problem plays: All's Well That Ends Well, Measure for Measure, Troilus and Cressida. The genius of Shakespeare is known for his mastery of handling the tragedies. Romeo and Juliet, Macbeth, Julius Caesar, Hamlet, Othello, King Lear, Antony and Cleopatra, Coriolanus, Timon of Athens are Shakespeare's tragedies. Hamlet is known to be the best tragedy in the world. In Othello, the present racial discrimination that is being discussed all over the world shows the relevance of Shakespearean drama. In the last years, Shakespeare wrote 4 dramas. They were called as romances or tragic comedies. Cymbeline, The Winter's Tale, The Tempest, Pericles, Princess of Tyre are the romances written by Shakespeare. They showed Shakespeare's intensity in writing and the experience he has got. Shakespeare not only wrote for the rich people or the educated people, he also wrote for the illiterate, common man, and also for the poor people. So, that is the reason for his fame. He represented the diverse interests that are present in the society during this time. His style and diction were of very high and a master class, but they were understood by all the people and all sections of the society. Shakespeare's specialty lies in his dealing of heroines. The famous 19th century writer John Ruskin said, Shakespeare has no heroes, he has only heroines. This statement is correct. Why? Because Shakespeare's heroines have the special quality of heroism. They rescue the protagonists or heroes in the story at a very key time or an important time in the story. See, Queen Elizabeth ruled England from 1558 till her death. And she ruled very well. During her time, England reached the zenith of power in the world. So, the influence of Queen Elizabeth was very much on Shakespeare. So, that is one of the main reasons why he portrayed his heroines as heroes. Some important heroine characters are Desdemona in Othello, Rosalind in As You Like It, Lady Macbeth in Macbeth, Viola in Twelfth Night, Miranda in Tempest, Juliet in Romeo and Juliet, Isabella in Measure for Measure, Portia in Merchant of Venice, Cordelia in King Lear. Shakespeare is so great a writer that Harold Bloom commented, see, he was larger than Plato and than Saint Augustine because of his keen observation and study of the intricacies that are present in the society. His contemporary Ben Jonson also said Shakespeare was not of an age but for all times. He was the soul of the age, the applause, delight, and wonder of our stage. Our stage there means the Elizabethan stage, where Queen Elizabeth ruled the country. But even today, Shakespeare is being adopted. The dialectical materialistic concepts that are seen in Hamlet and the love of the daughters, lust of the daughters, and love of the daughters in King Lear, and the racial discrimination in Othello, and the colonialism in Tempest. All these show that Shakespeare is not of an age but for all times. See, one small PPT or one small video cannot conclude the Shakespearean drama or Shakespearean era. From today onwards, I will be uploading the various dramas of William Shakespeare. Dear students, please go through them and follow them. And if you have any doubts or if you have any questions to ask, feel free to ask. Thank you.